Hello Sega scholars, Nintendo nerds and arcade aficionados. Welcome back to arcade.azrall and welcome back to the Az-cade. And today, it's restoration time. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Apologies that I've not uploaded a video in so long. I've had an incredibly busy May. It's been absolutely flat out at work, so I've had no time to do any videos or even enjoy myself really. So now that we've moved on from that busy period, I'm now back in the Az-cade and I can now start some restoration on the Taitel T-83. As I've stated before, this is going to be a dedicated Raiden cabinet that I want to create for myself. There was no dedicated Raiden cabinets ever made. It was a kit conversion. So arcade operators would buy it as a kit and then put it into an existing cabinet. So we're going to make something a little bit unique with this cabinet. So what we're going to do today, we're going to take out the control panel, we're going to take the bezel off, we're going to take the marquee off, and we're also going to remove the monitor as well, and then I'll give you a tour of the cabinet inside so you can see exactly what's in there when it's all empty. And I can tell you, it's not a lot. So I'll put some time-lapse footage of me taking it apart because you don't want to see it in real time because that would take forever. So sit back, enjoy the show, and we'll come back to you soon. Hey guys, yeah, sorry, I'm back with the control panel. If the footage looked like it's cut out really quickly, let me English that again. If the footage looked like it cut out really quickly, because apparently my phone was overheating, and so it stopped recording. So I've dismantled, well, disconnected rather, all the wiring harness from the micro switches on the control panel, but we've got this little earth screw here which I need to take out, so we're just going to do that now. And then that should be, oh hang on, I can have to do this with one hand. And then that should be the control panel disconnected, and then we can take a closer look at that. But yeah, so the plan is to completely rewire this machine. I bought a new jammer harness because all the wiring is brittle on this control panel and in this cabinet, and I'll show you once I've got this off how brittle it actually is. So we need to keep that, so that's disconnected. Way! So we need to put that back on there. Why is this not secure? Let's put that back on there. This is the joy of doing things one-handed while your phone is connected to a microphone pack. Right, so let's get this on the floor and we'll have a close look in a second. So guys, here is the control panel of the T-83. Not much to look at now when it's on the floor. So you can see all the peeling of the vinyl from the top of the plate. So all this is going to come off. So I'm going to strip all of this, I'm going to clean it back. These joysticks are getting replaced, these buttons are getting replaced, and these two are as well. I did buy some replacement buttons of these. I've got some exact ones of these. However, as time's going on, I'm actually debating changing them completely to have red and blue buttons here like the official Raiden kits had. And I'll pop a screenshot in the video somewhere so you can see what I mean with the official cabinet. So I'm probably thinking of doing that. Just to give you a look underneath. So there's not much to see underneath, but obviously you can see the micro switches, the joysticks here. It's all very tired, all very old looking. These look like they've been replaced at some point, but I don't know who's done that. But as I say, it was in storage for a very long time. Right, so my device is hot, so you're gonna have to bear with me guys. This is really embarrassing. You can't even do a proper video without your phone going nuts on you. So what I'm probably going to do with this is, as you can see here, this top part isn't actually a metal plate. I think it's aluminium. So I'm going to remove this. I will sand this back completely or remove the vinyl from it, clean it up, and I probably won't put vinyl back on it. I might just spray it with a matte paint and see how that looks, because there's some other bits on top of the marquee which are metal as well, but they've been sprayed, they're not vinyled, so I'm probably going to do that. But before my phone melts, we'll get back to stripping the cabinets, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, we've got the majority of the bits taken off now. So the marquees come off, the bezel's off, and the control panel's off. The coin door I'll probably take off at a later date. But I just wanted to show you this. I've never seen this before. Maybe, well, obviously that's a spider. I mean, in terms of the way this bulb has been wired, I've never ever seen a bulb in an arcade machine before wired directly to the tube. I've always seen it wired to a starter, so this is completely different. The bulb doesn't work, the bulb is long dead, so I may have to replace that with another bulb, or I'll just put another strip in there. I might just put an LED strip in there, or a completely different bulb setup. But I thought I'd show you this because I found it quite interesting that it's hardwired directly to the bulb itself, which is something I've never seen before. So okay, next step is to get this beauty out. So guys, as you can see, monitor is completely out, cabinet is completely stripped. That's heavier than it looks. That's a big old beast, that, and it's very heavy, very heavy. And I'm kind of glad I got it out in one piece without destroying it, so that's okay. So everything's out, all the wiring is, it's just very filthy. It needs a bloody good clean, which I will do in the coming weeks. But I'll give you a quick tour of the cabinet now everything's out. So don't step on the game you just put down there. So I'll show you this now. New game pickup, Soul Edge. We'll do a video on that soon. Fucking cracking game. Right, so as you can see, here's the wiring as it stands. So from my understanding, this jammer wiring setup is connected to an extender. So this is what's called a jammer extender. And that plugs into there. Let me focus that. No, you're not going to focus today, are you? There we go. So this is what's called a jammer extender, and this plugs into here. And then you can rewire it to do what you like. So, for example, this is the harness, or the section of the harness for all the controls. And that plugs directly into there, which is something that I've not seen before until I bought this cabinet. But I did do a little bit of research, and this looks like a jammer extender. So if I wiggle this, that should come out. That is solid. Now that sounds like it's going to break. So yeah, so what I'll probably do is take all this out. Focus please. Why is my phone not focusing? There we go. Probably take all this out in the coming weeks. Obviously this all needs looking at. This is the power supply here. So as you can see, all the wirings into the power supply there. I don't know if I'm going to change the power supply. I might do. It seems to work fine. So, you know, as the old saying is, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Or if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm probably going to leave it, to be honest. I'm just going to clean around it. There's your transformer there and your direct mains voltage there. So that's the inside of the cabinet. If we go around to the coin door for a second. Excuse the terrible video editing. So here's the coin door area. This is the original coin door, I believe, and this is a replacement that was put in at a later date, which is when I think this extender was put in. I don't think this extender is original because this coin door wasn't connected at all, but this one was connected directly to this extender via here. And as you can see, this has got a lot more wires on and controls on than that one has. If memory serves, it's a mechanical, this is mechanical, this is electronic. So the coin would drop through here, hit this micro switch, and would coin up. So this, I think, was added at a later date. I don't think this is original. But we will delve into that as soon as we can. But you can see why I'm going to replace it, because the wiring is very, very brittle. Some of these were crumbling in my hand and disappearing. There's a connector here which just disintegrated as soon as I touched it, and I can't remember where I've put it. But yeah, it's all very tired and all needs replacing. So that's the Taitel T-83. When this camera focuses, come on. There we go, there we go. It's very noisy, the picture's very noisy. I don't know how to solve that. Anyone who films on a Google Pixel, please let me know, because I'd love to get better image quality. Considering this is 4K, it doesn't look like it. But this is the Taitel T-83, guys. We're going to do some more videos in the coming days. I'm going to do a video, possibly a live stream of me rewiring this control panel. I would like to do a stream on that at some point. Perhaps on my Twitch channel, or I'll just do another YouTube video on it. But essentially that's it, guys. So yeah, we're going to wrap up the video now, and we'll call it quits there. So guys, there we have it. That's the end of today's video. This restoration has kicked off and it's gone better than I expected so far. I was expecting to find all sorts of weird shit in here. I was expecting me to drop something, for me to trip over something, but fingers crossed I haven't done that yet. So next step for me would be to take this T-moulding off, and we'll see how we go from there. Thank you guys for your continued support on this. Thank you for coming back and seeing this miserable old git do some arcade restoration. But I would like to extend my thanks to a few people before we go. I'd like to thank Neil at RMC The Cave, and also Alex at Arcade Archive. Both of those two people have been incredibly helpful with obviously the start of my YouTube channel and also the start of my restoration and arcade collecting journey. You two have been an absolute godsend to my knowledge and helping me get through it, so thank you so much for that. Guys, if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up and spread the word about my channel. I'd like to teach everyone about how rubbish I am at this. But please give me a thumbs up if you like what you see, and also if you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to make sure that you get notified when the next video is out. But thanks so much, guys. I'll see you again in a couple of days' time. I'll try and keep an upload schedule once a week now that work has quietened down, and hopefully we'll get some videos out of the continued restoration of the cabinet. So thanks very much, guys. Take care. All the best. Bye-bye.